You're listening to the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast.
What is up, everybody? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, The Hot Commodity, and I'm joined by my own Hot Commodity. And we are...
Pay-per-view king.
Yeah. Well, I thought we were a co-king.
You're the king right
No. We are covering the WWE King and Queen of the Ring predictions. And I have made a list. We've thought about, who is going to win tonight. So just a little background here. King of the Ring is taking place in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. I'm not too excited when they, not that I don't like that they go over it. Well, yeah, I don't really like it. Because I feel like it.
Almost every big pay-per-view is better.
Yeah, but I just feel like.
Also, people across the sea stop posting shit and telling us stuff ahead of time.
Yeah, I got
It's not
spoiled.
cool.
Well, it's more because of the Facebook.
It's one thing to have predictions, because that's not for sure. But don't tell people what they post on YouTube before you know what happens here.
I don't like spoilers at all. But yeah, I did get spoiled, and we'll talk about that when we cover SmackDown. But I just feel like I think it's ridiculous that they make the women, not that women need to show off their bodies, but
Don't everybody get all butthurt about this.
well, it's the uncensored. So, but yeah, no, I think that they shouldn't.
Did they want to dress like
Well, not only that, but it's like the country is very against women, and it's 2024, but it's true. It's what they are. It's a known fact. Like women,
but they don't see.
and in 2019, women, that's when they first were allowed to drive. I think in happiness. I don't know, but I just feel like. I'm happy they're doing a show for everybody because everyone deserves a good show. But I just feel like with the past situation with the airplane incident, with them getting stuck there a couple years ago, and I don't know. That's just my little brief little summation. So I'm reading about the country. It's all good. So let's start covering our matches. We found out on SmackDown that on the countdown to the King of the Ring, we have the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships on the line. The Tag Team Champions, Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. That really fits. Defending against Candice, LeRae, and Indi Hartwell. Candice and Indi were making fun of Bianca for losing the Queen of the Ring, and then Jade confronted them. And you said this is probably going to happen. There really is no story other than that. The only story that they're going to say is Bianca's hurt with the leg.
And let me tell you something. I don't know, but I picked up that Bianca was kind of mean mugging Jade.
Yeah.
When she walked away, I don't know, just the look of her. There was two mean mugs I caught. That one and Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes.
Yes.
His mean mugs didn't last.
Well, if Bianca's going to turn, I think Bianca will win a little bit more.
Yeah, I don't see it yet, but I think she's gonna be like she's gonna be mad. She's forcing them to fight tonight or meet like that.
Yeah. Well, with that being said, I honestly think Bianca and Jade are gonna retain the titles tonight. What do you think?
Definitely. Oh, there's not even a chance. Unless Bianca gets pissed because they lose them tonight because of her knee. Probably not.
I don't think maybe down the line.
I'm gonna go with Black Roman.
So we both agree with that team. Next, the WWE Intercontinental Championship on the line in a triple threat. The champion Sami Zayn versus Bronson Reed versus Chad Gable.
Okay. Let's keep in mind, I'm sorry to interrupt you. This is almost not his home country, but they love Sami Zayn. So I can't see Sami Zayn losing the title and Saudi Arabia. So
Well, Sammy said that, there's three different, types, the mind and
so I'm
soul.
sorry.
No, you're fine. Chad Gable,
Being the body.
is the mind. Yeah, forget the body. Chad Gable is the mind. So the body, Bronson Reed, and Sammy is the soul.
Well, let's look at the three of them. Chad Gable's got the body. Three of them.
Well, he needs more.
I mean,
like,
nobody looks at Bronson Reed and is like,
well, you're taking like sexy. He needs body in terms of like mass, like how.
yeah, I don't.
But Chad Gable defeated Sami Zayn on Raw last week. There's a tension with the Alpha Academy going on. You mentioned that you feel like Otis is going to sort of turn tonight or have enough of Chad Gable's attack. Bronson Reed is also someone to add in terms of that when he does really cool moves like the tsunami, and he's really effective.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I've also thought of something else. All right, so this whole time we've been thinking that I've been saying that Otis will turn on them, but I mean Otis is they're all gonna turn on Chad. Maybe Chad is gonna turn on all of them and have a new a new faction with like the Creed brothers or like maybe he's the one gonna be to really turn and like just beat the shit out of them. Like maybe they're gonna do something tonight and they're gonna come down and they're not gonna help him and he's gonna be the one to totally end it and brawl with them and be the people.
So you think one way or another, Alpha Academy is going to close that?
Yeah, I think somehow there's going to be some type of interference, and I think tonight will probably, if not, it's going to be something will happen tonight and tomorrow on Raw. I mean Monday probably, but I think Sammy's going to keep the title, and I think something's going to happen.
I agree. I think Sammy's going to retain. Bronson Reed, I just didn't want to forget about him because I feel like sometimes the focus has been on Sammy and Chad, but Bronson Reed is also very destructive too. Next up, we have, yeah, he's cool. The World Women's Championship, the World Women's Champion Becky Lynch defending against Liv Morgan. Liv wants to complete her Liv Morgan revenge tour exactly. Basically, Liv is saying that Becky is selfish. I saw on the internet when they were doing the press conference there, Liv tried to attack Becky, but Becky was able to like turn around and dodge it. But Liv was basically saying that Becky was full of shit. Remember when they were showing who was it? Triple H talking in Saudi Arabia at the top at the same thing. So, anyways, Becky basically said that night that Liv has never won fair or whatever, and Liv was like, "That's bullshit. You haven't won fair either." And basically showing how Becky beat Liv by using the rope and all that crap. So, anyways, Liv Morgan injured Rhea Ripley, beat Nia Jax, done pretty much everything. So my question for you, and obviously we've met Becky Lynch, so we have a big love for her. But do you think Liv is going to complete her revenge tour in Saudi Arabia, or do you think that the man is going to retain?
That's a hard one. There's two to report about. I don't know. I guess I'll stick with Becky.
Becky Lynch?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I've had a feeling it's going to be Liv, but I'm thinking about like, okay, first of all, Becky is like the number one paid person on the company, and SummerSlam's coming up, and I don't know if Liv Morgan is. I love her, and I think so. I feel like maybe Liv Morgan is
Well,
not going to be the head of track.
what it comes down to is
There's also
if WWE, had Becky just win the title just so in that battle royal so that it would kind of
continue the story.
and then have Liv shock everybody winning a big country, or is Becky really the person that they want with the title?
I kind of feel like I thought from the second Liv came back she's going to become champion. I just don't know if it's tonight. That's the problem. I'm gonna go with Liv.
You're gonna go with Liv?
Yeah.
Okay, why? You just changed.
Cause I just got a gut feeling. That's all. I just got a feeling.
I don't know. Now you're not because I didn't pick either. And I don't know because, like I just said, they could. But I just feel like what is the point of having Becky win it just to lose it right away? There's been so many title changes recently, and I feel like I don't know if they would add that. I know they're in.
Well, I don't think they just wanted to hand it to her after being.
Yeah, but then it's like, why didn't they just give it to Liv? They could have given it to her. She's the one that injured Rhea. That's the only problem.
What storyline would there do that? If she won it at that battle royal and Becky took her little sabbatical right there, then
I don't know, but I feel I get that, but what I'm saying is that like that was her whole thing was I injured Rhea Ripley. Don't you think that the person that took her out should be the champion? Like Becky lost at WrestleMania. No offense to Becky, I love her, but
that's why I pick Liv.
Think Liv. Well, I'm going back and forth on mine. That's why I'm trying to figure out my statements. Oh.
We're live.
I know. I could just see Becky like losing in a big. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Becky. I'm just gonna go with Lynch just to be different. All right. Next up, after we took all that time, we have the Queen of the Ring finals: Lyra Valkyria versus Nia Jax. With this one, I really like Lyra, but I really think Nia is gonna win. We need a heel queen. And although Lyra is a great athlete, she doesn't need to be Queen of the Ring. She could be a champion. Nia is not going to be a champion right away, but I do think her moniker and gimmick is going to be good if she wins it. So I went with Nia Jax. Is that who you're going with? Okay. All right, the King of the Ring.
Vegas odds are with Lyra. That's what it said. When you look up the match card, it's on the Vegas odds. People think it said that most people think Becky Lynch is gonna keep the title, but those are never right. And it said that they hit Lyra, but those are like people. They're not all people that are really.
Yeah,
it's betting.
Yeah. Okay. It's like what we're doing.
They go by like body, like the weight, and they go by like past times, win, loses, and stuff like that.
Okay.
Which is not really what
the story about. King of the Ring, Randy Orton versus.
Oh man, this is really upsetting me because I want to go with Randy so bad, but WWE has some fucking.
Well, remember,
they love Gunther, so I don't know.
The winner gets a title shot at SummerSlam. That's the thing that's gonna. Do they want Gunther and Cody, or do they want Randy? Randy and Cody have so much history, and Randy could turn heel.
I think I'm gonna go. All right, this is the thing. I think I'm gonna be wrong, dead honest, but I'm gonna go with Randy. Okay. Also because of him like me mugging Cody Rhodes last night. And I feel like it's all like there's a reason they did that. Like it's gonna once he wins, he's gonna pick Cody. I don't think that. See, this is the other thing.
I'm going with Orton too because I just want to see a heel Orton. No offense to Gunther, I like him. I think he could win, but also Orton will pull off a full RKO.
And also, like I wish they made it a little more clear about what happens. Like, do they get to pick who they fight at SummerSlam?
Yes.
Is it against the Universal? Is it against Raw?
What Triple H said was
he'll kill Damian Priest. He might not beat Cody Rhodes.
He said that the winner can fight for either the Universal.
So they get to just like wrestling.
Well, that changes things though, because Orton can still fight Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam for the title and not in the ring.
Or is it whatever show they're on?
Gunther's on Raw. Damian Priest is on Raw.
That's what I'm saying. See, I think if Randy Orton goes against Damian Priest, Randy's getting that title.
I'm gonna go with Gunther. I'm changing it because you know what I'm thinking too? The bloodline.
Yeah, I think of that too.
And
that's why I said as much as.
And they could easily just be like, okay, SummerSlam Gunther versus Damian Priest. Now that everyone really wants to see that, but you know that could be a shock. It could give Randy Orton something to do for a month, deal with Bloodline, and then have him get ready to go after and turn completely heel.
And we know Damian's not keeping that title.
So are you sticking with Orton? It's okay if you are.
I really think that Gunther's gonna get it.
So you want Gunther?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm gonna go because I want Randy Orton.
Me
I
too.
hope we're wrong. I hope it's Randy. I want Randy to be the fucking king of the ring. He'll be an awesome, cocky, sexy king of the ring. But Gunther is like he's. I think we're gonna have two heels. We're gonna have Nia and Gunther, and that's it. Just makes the most sense.
But that's something that's bothering me too. That was one reason I was going with Orton because. You know, would you really want to heel?
Also, yeah, and also Randy Orton's never won it. King of the Ring.
Neither have Gunther.
Yeah, but Randy Orton's been around for 20 years.
Yeah, but King of the Ring.
It's one of the few things. Yeah, King of the Ring's been around since the 80s or 70s. Like, not every year.
The 70s.
Yeah, who was the first King of the Ring?
The first King of the Ring was Bret the Hitman Hart.
I said the 80s.
93.
I said 80s or 90s. I mean, it's 73. Okay, but the point is, it's been around Randy's whole career. It's one of the few things he's never won.
Okay, I get it. But what I'm trying to tell you is that after 2002, they stopped as a yearly pay-per-view.
Okay, so to Gunther, that means nothing because this is just they haven't been doing it. But like Randy's like. It's in his blood.
I also just don't think
it means more.
I either have two heels win. Then why would you have two heels win?
So you think it's gonna be Randy?
I don't know. I keep going back and forth.
I know that these two are like the hardest, and like part of it is I feel like I don't know why I don't feel like there was the best build up to this.
I'm gonna go with Gunther still because the bloodline are definitely going to play a factor. Kevin Owens going to get involved, but I just do wish that Orton would win because it would be cool having him be like, oh, he won, and then totally change on him and then have a long rivalry to SummerSlam.
I almost wonder if Kevin. I think part of Randy's turn might be him and Kevin getting tag team titles too. But
all right, let's cover the main event, the WWE Championship.
Who are final picks?
I said Gunther. You said Gunther.
Okay.
The
This is easy.
WWE Championship, champion Cody Rhodes versus Logan Paul. Logan Paul did not want to defend his United States Championship. This is the.
Oh, go ahead.
This is pretty much Logan's promise to keep the brass knuckles away.
That's my question for you here. Could Logan Paul win, but by disqualification, like DQ wise, and that way he beats Cody but doesn't get the belt.
The
I
only
know
way-
he's not going to get the belt 100%.
The only way that would happen is if Cody grabs the nuts and hits him within the right.
And we know something's going to happen because they made a whole thing of having the ref pat him down to see if he had brass knuckles last night. So, and he gave them up to Triple H or Michael Cole, then did the whole thing. They found another set on him. So something's in the works.
But here's the thing, because, and that's why I hate when they go to their country, because they're in a big country like that.
Yeah.
Do you really think they want the fans to go home? If this is the last show to go home, Logan Paul winning, or go home, Cody Rhodes, big celebration, you know, going to talk to the fans, signing the autograph, taking the pictures.
Yeah,
like,
like now they go there like once a year.
but to them, it's still, you know, like, that's the only
There's
thing
a
I'm thinking.
million fights and ways you can think about it. So it's like,
I mean, the thing is that he's still.
I'm going with Cody Rhodes.
I mean,
but
Logan Paul win by DQ and then have Cody Rhodes lay him out and then have him, you know, do the celebration that way too. You know, I don't know.
I'm going with Cody Rhodes 100%. I'm just saying I could see because like Logan Paul is basically undefeated. Like, has he ever got pins?
I think so.
I don't know.
I don't have all my statistics.
But
Stats.
yeah, I'm trying to. But anyway, all right. So,
Yep. Like, I know what was happening.
I'm trying to see. Ask if
He's sliding around the room. I think he's trying to.
Has Logan Paul ever been pinned in WWE? Here we go. Has Logan Paul the Maverick ever been pinned? Since arriving in the WWE and claiming championship gold, Logan Paul has lost some blah 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 blah. I can't find it straight on the answer.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. He probably did it. At the same token, I don't think they're really going to make Logan Paul be, you know, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes could hit him and have be the first guy to go. But also, I think if he hasn't been pinned, he would have been bragging about that. But with that, we have covered all of our thoughts on this card. There are 6 matches. I'm excited. It starts at 1 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know what time Pacific. It's going to be a good show. I think, the Wyatt Six possibly something might happen with them. Don't get our hopes up, but some will probably, if we don't see them, we're going to get a QR.
Maybe we should do a episode about all the Wyatt stuff.
Yeah,
I
but
would have all the pictures saved. I mean, I know anybody can look at that, because it is really
well, you're really.
yeah.
And the subscribers are really cool too. So thank you guys for checking us out. Make sure you subscribe, like, and hit
Make
the
sure your mom
notification bell.
subscribes, your
Yeah.
dad, your sister.
Your brother-in-law.
Grab their phone for 5 minutes and hit subscribe.
Yeah. And we'll be covering our recap of the pay-per-view. We still have Attitude Years coming out, No Mercy 1999.
If we reach 1,000 subscribers, and it's going to send me to wrestling.
Yes. All right. Well, until next time, stay safe, stay uncensored, and enjoy the king and queen of the ring.